Good morning. I'm Reverend Kathy. Welcome to Unity North Spiritual Center here in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. We are an inclusive community. We welcome and accept all people. So whoever you are, wherever you are on your spiritual path, you're always welcome here. And we're also part of a greater worldwide unity movement, the publishers of the Daily Word magazine. And we've been holding 136 years of prayer vigil through Silent Unity, the prayer ministry of the Unity movement. So prayer is the heart and soul of unity. And we have our prayer chaplain available after service today, and that is John Lippert. He's here with us live today. So you can find him if you want prayer support, or give him a call after service in that first hour, and he will call you back. Our healing practitioner is Nancy Helvig, so she'll be available too, and you can meet her by the fountain, which is right to your right as you exit. And the sessions are usually about 15 minutes, so sign up if there's a crowd. And let's see, with that, I want to introduce our team, our production team. Today it is Tracy and Chris. And our worship assistant is Bill Roloff. And once again, we're always happy to welcome Nancy and Sarah with us today. All right. So I invite you to speak our vision and mission statements with me together. Centered in prayer, we create for all a world of love, harmony, and abundance. And our mission is celebrating spirit, exploring truths, awakening hearts, inspiring dreams, serving community. And just note the values at the bottom, our core foundational beliefs. And I invite you now to stand for our opening song.
Thank you, Claire and Nancy. That was beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Bill Roloff. I'm the worship assistant today. This is the time in our service where we get to greet one another. So feel free to wave to one another. And we can also wave to those on Zoom. If anyone is visiting for the first time, we welcome you to our service. If you have any questions, please feel free to see myself, Reverend Kathy, or our ushers with any questions you might have. If we have new visitors online, you could share your contact information with us, and that'll go directly to Unity North and remains private. We welcome you all wherever you are on your spiritual journey. It is a delight to have all of you here today. At this time, we take a moment for prayer requests. Please feel free to close your eyes, relax your bodies. First, let us take a breath to first center ourselves. As you breathe in, bring peace, love, and joy within. As you breathe out, release stress, worry, and fear. Instead of saying our requests aloud, we invite you to speak a name or prayer request silently and hold these requests in silence. We give thanks in advance for answered prayers, and we say thank you, God, and so it is. Amen. Let us remain centered for the daily word. Sunday, June 14th, 2026. The daily word is appreciation. I express appreciation for my many blessings. It has been said that what I appreciate appreciates. The more I give thanks for what I have, the more blessings I will discover. Practicing gratitude in all circumstances helps me realize how abundantly blessed I am. When I remember all the good that God is, more good is revealed to me. Taking a breath, I give thanks for life. Opening my eyes, I give thanks for the clarity of spiritual vision. Listening deeply, I give thanks for divine wisdom. With each bite of food, every sip of water, I feel grateful for my body and physical senses. There is so much to appreciate, from the small everyday things to life's most grand events. Giving thanks with my whole heart brings me joy. I practice appreciation for all that I am, all that I have, and all that I do. Psalm 9. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will tell of all your wonderful deeds. The word of the day, appreciation. Sunday, June 14th, 2026. And now Nancy and Sarah will prepare us for meditation.
Midway through this song, both sets of lyrics will be sung on top of each other, and you can pick which
set of lyrics suits you the best. Follow Sarah or follow me.
I invite you to sit back and close your eyes for meditation. Take several deep breaths as you allow your body to settle into your chair. Let your shoulders drop. Take a deep cleansing breath, holding it for a moment, exhaling slowly through your mouth as you tell yourself to deeply relax. With each exhale, let go of any thoughts of not enough. Release the busyness of the week. Release any anxiety about the future. Just sink deeply into this present moment. This is the only moment that exists. It is safe, whole, and complete. And shift your awareness from the outer world to your inner sanctuary, the space of the divine presence within you. In unity, we know God is not a distant being. God is the omnipresent energy of good, constantly expressing through us. Imagine this divine energy as a warm golden light at your center, as an ocean of infinite substance, life, love, and wisdom. There is nothing you need to do to earn this good. It is your divine birthright. You are a unique expression of the divine, designed to thrive. And just take a few moments and bring to mind any area of your life where you have felt a sense of lack, limitation, or fear. And gently shine the golden light of truth onto that story. See the illusion of lack begin to dissolve. Silently affirm, I choose to see the goodness of God operating in my life right now. And let a recent memory of unexpected grace, love, or abundance fill your awareness. This is the true story. It's the law of infinite increase in action. Take a moment in the silence and allow this recent or current experience of unexpected abundance fill your awareness. In the silence. Gently carry your awareness back to this room. And silently speak in your heart, I am one with the infinite flow of divine abundance. My life overflows with good. Feel your gratitude and take one more deep, grateful breath. And when you are ready, return to this time and place and gently open your eyes. And we say, thank you, God, and so it is. Amen.
Spread your wings and fly. You belong to the sky. Many wonders lie waiting within your mind's eye. And as you believe, you will receive. As you believe, you will receive. As you believe. With great clarity, claim your destiny. Beyond perceived boundaries lies possibility. And as you believe, you will receive. As you believe, you will receive. As you And as you believe, you will receive. As you believe, you will receive. As you believe. Keep hanging on, sight unseen. The world belongs to those who believe in their dreams. You will receive. As you believe.
Thank you. It's a great song. Well, today we dive into some stories of abundance. A 9-year-old girl tried to sell her old drawings to her family. When her grandfather said he did not have any cash on him, she pulled out her mom's phone, opened a payment app, and said, "That's fine, Grandpa. I accept contactless payments now. Just tap your wallet to the phone." It's a new world now. And though some outer forms of prosperity and abundance change, the meaning remains timeless. Every single one of us carries a unique story of abundance. Perhaps your story is found in a moment of unexpected grace, a restored relationship, a flash of creative inspiration, or the simple peace of a quiet morning. Too often, the noise of the world tempts us to tell stories of not enough time, not enough energy, not enough money. We live in a world obsessed with limits. We count calories, minutes, and bank balances. Some treat life like a pie, where a bigger slice for someone else means less for us. But unity teaches a radically different truth. Charles Fillmore, co-founder, defined prosperity clearly. It is not just about money. It is the inescapable, everywhere present substance of God waiting to be shaped by our thoughts. Abundance is the natural state of the universe, and scarcity is a human invention born of fear. So today we explore some stories that offer truth about abundance. So let us acknowledge and celebrate the moments where we witness the divine law of increase in action. Abundance flows naturally when we practice two powerful spiritual habits: gratitude and circulation. Gratitude anchors our minds in the present good, while giving keeps the divine current moving. When we share our time, our talents, and our treasures, we boldly declare our trust in the infinite source. So first, our foundational premise is that abundance is a frequency, not a number. It is an awareness of the infinite spiritual substance that underpins all reality. It is a field of unlimited possibilities. And when we shift our consciousness from not enough to more than enough, the external world has no choice but to rearrange itself to match our internal state. So we see this law of mind action woven into the sacred text of global cultures. And let us look at these stories to see how they mirror this truth. From John 6, 1-14, we explore a familiar story through a metaphysical lens. This is the feeding of the 5,000. Jesus is in the wilderness, and a massive crowd is hungry. The disciples look at the outer conditions. Philip calculates the cost. He says 200 denarii would not buy enough bread for everyone to have a bite. And Andrew finds a boy with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But Andrew immediately doubts. He asks, "What are they among so many?" Well, in Unity, we do not look at Scripture as mere history. We look at it as a map of human consciousness, with every character, every person, every place, every event in this story as an aspect of our own mind, our own consciousness. So the wilderness, we say, is a state of mind where we feel separate from our divine source. And the multitude represents our human thoughts, desires, and clamoring needs. Philip and Andrew in the story are the intellect. It relies entirely on physical senses. It counts, it measures, and it panics. It looks at our bank account and it says, not enough. The boy in the story represents our pure, uncorrupted spiritual innocence. He does not calculate loss. He willingly offers everything he has. So the 5 loaves and 2 fish, 5 represents our 5 senses, and 2 represents our dual nature, human and divine. By giving them up, we surrender our limited sensory viewpoint to a higher power. And Jesus, of course, in this story is Christ consciousness, our true spiritual identity. And notice what he does. He does not look at the small basket and complain. First, he commands the people to sit down. This means calming our racing thoughts, entering the silence. Second, he takes the loaves and he gives thanks. This is the law of praise and thanksgiving. Metaphysically, praise magnifies. So whatever we praise increases. And he does not wait for the bread to multiply before thanking God. He thanks God in advance while it is still just 5 loaves. And then he distributes it. The abundance is realized in the giving, not the hoarding. They do not just get a little snack either. Everyone eats their fill. And they gather 12 baskets of leftovers. 12 represents spiritual completion and manifestation. So the lesson is clear. Abundance is already here. It multiplies the moment you bless and give thanks for what you have and pass it forward. So for a minute, let's travel to India to look at the goddess Annapurna. The name literally means filled with food. In Hindu mythology, Lord Shiva, the destroyer of illusion, argued with his consort Parvati. Shiva declared everything in the material world was an illusion, including food. Parvati, who represents cosmic material energy, disagreed. To teach him a lesson, she disappeared from the world. Immediately, the earth became barren. Drought ensued. The oceans dried up. A terrible famine struck. The gods, the demons, the humans all cried out in hunger. Even Shiva, the great ascetic, realized he could not meditate on an empty stomach. Parvati saw the suffering, and so her compassion moved her to appear in the holy city of Kashi. So she manifested as one of the other forms of herself, named Annapurna. Seated on a throne, holding a golden bowl of porridge and a jewel-encrusted ladle. And Shiva came to her like a beggar, and he held out his bowl and admitted his mistake. He acknowledged the material world is a vital expression of the divine. Annapurna smiled and fed him. So metaphysically, this story teaches that spirituality does not mean denying the physical world. True abundance honors both. The universe is a loving mother ready to feed us, but we must approach with humility, letting go of our intellectual arrogance. And there are many indigenous African traditions where abundance is tied tightly to community. This is the concept, it's called Ubuntu, and it means humanity, or I am because we are. There's a traditional story about a chief who wanted to test the wisdom of this village, and a severe drought had hit the region. Food was scarce, and the chief called 3 brothers to his court. He handed each brother a single ear of corn. The first brother took his corn, hid it in his hut, and ate it in secret. He survived, but he remained paranoid that someone would steal his crumbs. The second brother parched his corn, ground it into flour, and sold it for a high price to a desperate neighbor. He got wealthy in coins, but the neighbor grew to hate him. The third brother took his ear of corn, stripped the kernels, and planted them in the dry earth. He used the last of his well water to nurse the sprouts. He invited his neighbors to help him tend the small plot. By the next season, the single ear of corn had yielded a modest harvest. They kept the seeds and planted a larger field. Soon, the entire village had plenty to eat. So the chief declared the third brother was the wisest. And in unity, this illustrates the dynamic nature of substance. The first brother represents hoarding, which leads to fear. The second brother represents exploitation, which leads to isolation. And the third brother represents circulation, which leads to abundance. And abundance, again, is a current of energy. It must flow. When you hoard it, it stagnates. When you circulate it, it grows. There's a 6-year-old girl, and she had yet to learn about sharing gifts without complaint. Her mother offered her $2 to pull weeds in the garden. After 10 minutes in the sun, the girl dropped her trowel, walked inside, and said, "Mom, I am firing myself. The working conditions are terrible, and the pay does not meet my lifestyle needs." Then there was a 10-year-old boy who was given a list of chores worth $10. Instead of doing them, he offered his 6-year-old brother $5 to do the entire list. When his parents found out, the elder boy defended himself, saying, "I am not lazy. I am a project manager." Well, there's a light-hearted story from the Zen tradition involving the master Ryokan. He lived a very simple life at the foot of a mountain. And one evening, a thief broke into Ryokan's tiny hut, only to discover that the master had absolutely no possessions. There was nothing to steal. Ryokan returned home and happened to catch the thief red-handed rummaging through an empty closet. Instead of screaming, running away, or calling for help, Ryokan smiled warmly and shook the thief's hand. "My friend," Ryokan said with deep sympathy, "you have walked a long way up this mountain to visit me. You must not leave empty-handed. Please, take my clothes as a gift." The thief was very bewildered, but before he could say anything, Ryokan stripped off his heavy evening robes and handed them over. And the thief then grabbed the clothes and ran off into the dark night. Ryokan sat without clothes now in his empty hut. Looking out the window at the sky, he smiled peacefully and whispered to himself, "Poor fellow, I wish I could have given him this beautiful moon." So this story flips our human understanding of ownership upside down. The thief thought he was the one taking something of value, but the thief was trapped in a consciousness of lack. He believed he had to steal to survive. Ryokan, owning absolutely nothing in the physical world, operated from an unshakable consciousness of abundance. He knew his true wealth was his connection to the infinite universe represented by the moon. You cannot steal the moon. You cannot lock up the sky. When you know you are one with the source, you lose your fear of loss. There's an example of another kind of thief. Late one night, a mugger wearing a ski mask jumped into the path of a well-dressed man and stuck a gun in his ribs. "Give me your money," he demanded. Indignant, the affluent man replied, "You can't do this. I'm a U.S. congressman." "In that case," replied the robber, "give me my money." Well, then there was a bank robbery. An FBI agent was interviewing a bank teller after the bank had been robbed 3 times by the same bandit. "Did you notice anything special about the man?" asked the agent. "Well, yes," replied the teller. "He was better dressed each time." So what do these different stories tell us? The feeding of the 5,000 teaches us to stop focusing on what we lack. Look at what we have, bless it, and know that it's enough. It will multiply. The Hindu story of Annapurna reminds us the material world is sacred. We do not need to escape it. We need to see the divine presence within it. And the African tale of corn proves that wealth grows through community and connection, not isolation. The Zen story teaches Perspective dictates our reality. Zen Master Ryokan reminded us true wealth can never be stolen or lost because it is woven into the cosmos itself. So think about a very short recent story of abundance to share. To give you an idea, I'll go first. So my abundance this week, for which I feel grateful, is my grandchildren. My youngest son, Justin, and his wife, Beth, had their boys first, and they live in Minot, North Dakota. And my oldest, Dylan, turned 18 in December, which I can hardly believe, and just graduated from high school. And his brother, also in December, had a birthday, and he turned 16. So then my two granddaughters live in Windsor, California. That's just north of Santa Rosa, or an hour north of San Francisco. And they live with their parents, Chris and Melanie. So Linnea, my youngest, just had a birthday 2 weeks ago on May 31st, and she turned 13. And when they visited me a couple of years ago here, she said to me, she was 11 at the time, she said, "Grandma, I have not reached the sulky sullen stage yet, but I'm almost there." And now she's official. And Kenna, her older sister, turned 16 today on June 14th. So 2 weeks ago on Linnea's birthday, I did FaceTime with their family while they opened my presents. And I'll do the same with Kenna tomorrow night since she has plans tonight for her birthday. And I always do this with all four of my grandchildren, one at a time, at Christmas and then on their birthdays. And I just feel abundantly blessed by my relationship with them. And the fact that we can connect online when I'm so far away, it helps really to make all the difference. So we have time for a few of you to share. Who's willing to share your recent or current abundance and your gratitude for it? Tracy has a mic. She'll bring it around if you put up your hand. Just, it can be yeah, go ahead, no.
I'll wait for the mic.
Yeah, there you go.
I had a good time with my 20-month-old granddaughter. Is it? Should be closer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had a good time with my 20-month-old granddaughter this last week. She's had a hand, foot, and mouth disease, but she was in a really good mood. I was giving my daughter a break because she had to stay home to spend time with her daughter. And we had a good time. We were doing all kinds of fun things. I had her laughing. It didn't take much, but it was just a delightful time. I feel so blessed.
Thank you. That's great. Nancy wants.
I have felt incredibly blessed by my garden.
Put it up to your mouth.
Okay. I've been very blessed by my garden. I have had an abundance of gorgeous, incredible blooms. And right now, things are in a lull. And I have even appreciated the abundance of weeds. Seriously, it has been, I went out there yesterday and I just easily picked all of the weeds, and it was just food for the soul. So.
Thank you. Who else? Erin over here.
And if I may say, we've been blessed by your photos and your posts. Thank you.
Okay, Erin has one.
Our son Emmett is in Albania, and it has been such a blessing to talk to him on FaceTime once or twice a week since he left in January, and that is brings me a lot of gratitude and comfort.
Makes a big difference. It's in the Peace Corps. Yeah, that's great. Mary.
I have to agree with Nancy. My garden is bringing me all kinds of joy and gratefulness. I don't have particularly anything stunning blooming, but the other day I discovered this hosta that it's the biggest thing boy, it's big. And it's so beautiful. And I stood there for a couple of minutes and thanked it, and I think it smiled at me. But everybody come to the picnic in July and you'll see this monster hosta. It's just gorgeous. So I'm blessed.
Thank you. Any others? All right. Well, thank you all for sharing that. As we close today, remember abundance is a simple choice to trust the universe. It starts the moment we shift our perspective away from what we lack and focus entirely on our current blessings. We are connected to the infinite universe that never runs dry. So trust everything you need is already here. Change how you look at the world and watch your reality transform. And have a great week. Thank you. God bless you.
Somewhere over the rainbow way, up high in a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow wide, oh, why can't
Thank you, Sarah and Nancy. That was lovely. That was beautiful. All right. Let's see here. I think I'm in the bottom here. All right. Now is the time to bless our offerings. We invite you to go to our website, unitynorthmn.org, and find the donation button on the homepage and give your offering there. Otherwise, you may leave your offering in the basket at the door of the sanctuary. You may also mail in an offering check to our address available on our website. Please join me in speaking our offering blessing. Together, divine love flowing through me now blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. Teen Sarah will perform our offering song.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed.
Community news and announcements. June 14, 2026. Prayer chaplain for today is John Lippert. Hi, John. Our healing facilitator will be Nancy Helvig. Party program tickets are available for purchase on our website. The next party is today. Find your swing at Top Golf with me and Tracy and Brandy and her husband. There are still 2 tickets left. The next party is on June 27th, patio and wine and cheese soiree with Nancy and Perry. Not you, but the other Nancy and Perry. All party attendees, please be sure to take lots of pictures at the parties you attend and send them to Brandy so she can make photo collages for the parties. Malmberg's Garden Fundraiser. We raised $178.78. Thank you. Thank you to all who participated. And now one of our two keynote speakers, Kathleen Bailey.
Good morning, everyone. A couple of announcements. First one is family table is creeping up on us again. So if you'd like to help serve, please serve, prep, do whatever, please sign up. Narthex, there's a sign-up sheet there. We are serving taco salad, Spanish rice, and dessert to be determined. But I'm really here for Family Promise today. As you all know, we are in some exciting times for Family Promise. We are counting down almost to the hours. It is so exciting that we are going to be opening up there's going to be an open house for Family Promise. It's their 8-unit apartment building. I am encouraging all of you to attend our open house, which is on the 23rd of June. I have a postcard here. I ran out of postcards and I meant to grab some more, but there is a QR code here that if you would like to sign up and register to attend the Family Promise open house, it is from, let me just make sure I have the right times.
4 to 7?
4 to 7, yes. Good. It says 4 to 7 on this too. From 4 to 7 on June 23rd. And registration, to give them an idea of how many people would be attending, is appreciated. Now, you can just arrive. They won't shut the doors on you. So if you forget to register, please put June 23rd down on your calendar and come to the open house for Family Promise. It's a pretty amazing tour that you could get to as well. And if you have any questions, see me after service. Thanks.
Thanks, Kathleen. New class, Life Hacks from the Gospel with Carol Niskern. 2 Wednesdays evenings, June 17th and the 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. The class now hybrid, in person at Unity North or on Zoom. Okay. Please register online whether you're in person or on Zoom. Unity North History of Celebration. As part of celebrating Unity North Spiritual Center's 35th birthday, there's a memory table and bulletin board in the social hall. Jot down old memories on the note cards and or contribute photos if you can. Watch the memory table grow over the year. Please mark your calendars for Sunday, October 18th from 12 noon to 3, when we will have a special birthday celebration. More information to come. And now Reverend Kathy would like to talk about a class.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Get our notes all mixed up here. All right, so Rhonda and I are going to be facilitating a new series in book study class called Unapologetic Manifestation. And I will be doing most of the Sunday lessons in one class, and she will do most of the classes in one Sunday lesson. So we're going back and forth a little bit. And the Sunday lessons begin at services on July 19th through August 23rd, our regular service time, both in person and on Zoom as usual. And then the Wednesday book study class is follow-up to each of the Sunday lessons, and it begins on July 22nd through August 26th. And that'll be 6:30 to 8 p.m. and the book study class will be on Zoom only. So we highly encourage you to do both for the full benefit. It's easy to think, oh, I've done prosperity classes before, but I can't tell you how many I have both taken and taught, and there is always something different and important to learn in each. So this Unapologetic Manifestation is a brand new book by Reverend Ken Daigle. He's this very charismatic guy, amazing speaker, author. I know him from my time in Northern California. He's a senior minister at Unity San Francisco. And he literally changed his entire life by applying these principles he then wrote about. So here's what's been said about the book. Some of this is up there. I think one thing I like, it completely rejects passive magical thinking, which is one of the kind of downsides of New Thought teachings, and vague law of attraction cliches. Instead, it replaces them with a very grounded framework of conscious co-creation. And by participating, you expand your experience of abundance beyond financial wealth to include health, relationships, meaningful work, ample leisure time. And then it also deals, he also includes not only spirit, but science and psychology. And this series bypasses surface level motivation by building a logical bridge across 3 core disciplines to learn spiritual alignment, heart-brain coherence, which is super important in practices of manifestation, and ways of dismantling unconscious belief systems. And this is also really essential. So this book can be purchased on Amazon, and we will be using there is a 6-week study guide at the end of the book, and we will be using that format. And there's also a separate workbook that can be purchased, but note, it will not be needed for this course. So you just buy the one book. Don't bother with the workbook. I mean, you may want to later, but it will get in your way during the course itself. So all you need is the one book. And there's a registration link here, or you can just go to our website, and it's now one of the big rotors. It'll take you right to it. And one last thing, this is a time in our country and our world when the ideas are being declared often that we have a bad economy, that everyone is hurting, that nothing is affordable, and so on. Each of us has to be careful not to take that in and own it. So this series in class is the way we are helping to counter that. And the more participation, the more we can support each other in doing that through this time, the better. So we are excited to see you there. We hope you do come. Thank you very much. I got your notes all mixed up. I'm sorry.
All right, please join me. Centered in prayerful intention, we give thanks for an overflowing abundance of spiritual awakening, prosperity, new members and children for Unity North Spiritual Center.
That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're done.
No, go ahead.
Thank you. Let's give him a hand. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you to everybody. Thank you to Chris and Tracy today for a beautiful, seamless service. And thank you to our wonderful musicians, Nancy and Sarah. Your songs are beautiful. And now I invite you to stand for our prayer for protection and our peace song. Together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.